Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Campbell Hatton victorious, just all having a chat back here. A very sort of negative opponent, but still managed to look very good with a stoppage. Clipped him over the top of the head. Great decision from the referee. I thought his legs were definitely gone. Reflection on the performance?
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think with that style of opponent and like first southpaw, I think if I'd have gone in there with my old mindset and a bit too giddy, could have been a lot scrappier than it was. So I think I've shown a lot of patience, especially early on, where I just got that jab going early and just built as I went. I think it was a case of breaking him down. I think regardless of how erratic and awkward he was, we knew we were going to be quite tough anyway. He'd never been stopped, so we knew it weren't going to be like the last fight where I get a good shot in early. We knew it'd take a few rounds and we were happy to get them.
Campbell, you're in a position where sort of at the start of your career, obviously you take the Hatton surname with you and you're under so much pressure. There were times where I imagine that there was probably big setbacks mentally for you. You've managed to overcome those, had a few smaller shows out. Back home in Manchester tonight, just how special did that feel for you?
Yeah, it was buzzing hearing everyone cheering me on and the reception I got of all my friends and family are there, and it's got a special place to us, not like just as a family, but I think any boxing fan from Manchester's got a little soft spot for the arena. Some of the nights that he's been there, like my dad, Crawler, Fury's had his like return there, some top nights. So it's always a buzz when I find out I'm fighting here, and just can't wait for the next one.
Just in terms for you moving forward, look, you're young and there's no pressure in moving things, but I suppose you almost get excited as well, and when you're performing well you do want to move quicker. Do you sort of have a outline? I know it'll sort of be up to your team, but as to how you do want to progress through the ranks?
I do try and leave it up to the people around me, like they've been there and done it and they know better than me. So I think if you ask the fighter, they want everything now, and it's the same with me. I can't wait to be in like big, like your title fights, like Central Area, International, English, whatever route we go down. But I'd take that now, but I know it ain't as simple as that. But I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing, which is improving. It's a belt of that size, is that? No, I've got to just keep doing what I'm doing, just keep improving, and we're getting there with each performance. So just more of the same.
I suppose at the same time for you, you know, that's also a good thing. You could move at 100 mile an hour, but there isn't that necessary need to. And also when, like you say, you've got the sort of people around you. I mean, how much better advice do you need than Ricky and Matt behind you in terms of how to progress and how to move, and also Matchroom in your promotional? Yeah,
exactly. I've just got to do as I'm told, really. Just listen to the instructions and work hard, and that's what I've been doing. And I think we've seen it get the results. So just keep doing what we're doing, and I don't think a title will be too far away. I think maybe back end of the year, early next, or something like that.
Well, Campbell, congratulations. Victory as normal.
What he doesn't realise is now I've got a few weeks and I'm going to terrorise them all tonight.
Make their life hell. Campbell, just finally from me, how special is it when you first turned over? There was all these doubters. Obviously, you're going to have that online. It's a sort of nasty place, but you're able to cement yourself and sort of take this family surname and make something of yourself away from, I suppose, it's not living in the shadows, but you're always going to be compared, right? And now you're able to do it your own way. Just how important is that for you?
Yeah, that's never going to go away. And I just think as I'm having more and more fights, people are seeing more and more of me, and they're seeing the improvements and taking me a lot more serious. And I think we're starting to silence a few of the critics. If I go on, like say a year ago, if I'd have gone on social media, it'd have just been endless stick, and I've persevered through that now, and when we go on, it's 90% positive. So I think people are starting to see that we're not a bit of a gimmick, and I am serious about things. And I'm only 22, we've got absolutely bags of time, and we've seen the improvements I've made in the last 2 years. So how the next few years could go, I think it's silly to make a decision on how far I can go at the minute.
Well, Campbell, I'll tell you one thing, I've had a little time to reflect and look over the stoppage, and the feedback I've seen online is all very positive, so hopefully when you look be the same. Campbell, it was always a pleasure, congratulations, and thank you for speaking to us at Boxing Social.
Nice one, mate.